Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? What I will tell you here right now, most of you wouldn't understand it until after it must have happened. In a very nutshell, they are the one that saw the results of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi in 2023, and they were the one that rigged it, hijacked it, and stole the vote for themselves. They don't believe it. They were wowed. And what they don't want is to see that particular candidate on the ballot. If he could do it under a few months from a party that is not known, he can do it again and again, because what people are voting for is the integrity, the character, the capacity, the uncommon figure in His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, which he is living, not just saying, but he is living his, ideology. It will be difficult for some of you to understand it, whereas some will imagine and some will say something, ordinary, based on bragging or ranting. But I am telling you the pragmatic aspect of it, the reality, watching the status quo, the fundamentality of where we found ourselves and what has been happening and what is happening. You're celebrating the victory of ADC, but let me tell you, there is no victory for ADC yet. The judgment of ADC in the Supreme Court can be interpreted in many ways. I don't know how many of you who have read the judgment itself. Okay? It is an ambiguous judgment which can be interpreted in many ways. And they said it in clear terms in their judgment. In fact, I'm just going to summarize. ADC should go back to where they initiated their case from. Go back to the lower court where their case was initiated. That is simple. That is the end of it. Now, let me tell you for a fact. I'm not here to bug you. I'm not here to tell you what you already know. I am even not here to argue with you. I'm not even here to tell you to believe me. But I'm telling you for a fact that we sit back and see it happen. What the APC of Tinubu is trying to do is a delay tactics. You get what I'm trying to say? A back and forth delay tactics until the time frame is all over for ADC to produce a presidential candidate. All right, then maybe the case will be judged on their favor, but there is no time for them to produce a presidential candidate or go back to form another party to come back for it. It is a coronation of a monarch, a dreaded kleptocrat to come into power, and we see the refire on his second coming. This is just Christmas, New Year, Easter, Salah, call it whatever celebration you can call it. That is what we're enjoying in this time. I'm not even telling you this to believe it. So what I want to tell you in a nutshell is go back and prepare on what to do or how to strategize if he tried to impose himself, because the plan to do that has been finalized, stamped and sealed. In fact, you heard what Tinubu said the other day, just like the men of Titanic said that nothing will sink Titanic, not even God. Okay? For me, all I know is that everybody that cares most would think of his family and how to provide for them, have a second B. I mean, a B plan. Have, a second plan. So what I want to tell you in a nutshell, just go and get ready. I said it before 2023 result was announced that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is going to win that election, but he is not going to be declared the president. Because we know the crop of people we have, and they have, planned and strategized their gunmen all around. Their gunmen. They started what is happening in the north. All right? So they still have them in control. Whenever they call them, they will answer. So let me tell you in a very nutshell. For God, only God can make it happen. But for you, you go back and strategize, okay? Atiku is not a problem, because when primaries come now, people will vote for His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi massively, because the suffer is not sides again. But the real problem is the power that be that wouldn't allow that candidate, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, and the Kwankwaso, who is another second force, with love from the north to emerge. Mark it somewhere and continue what you're doing. Thank you and God bless you. I'm not saying this for likes. As you can see, I don't even have much followers. I'm telling you what is going to happen. Then if you're wise, think about it. Thank you.